All right, we're gonna try this game out. Freaking Queen recommended a bought. See how it goes. Love Sam. Korean Logistics Lab. Rich shit. No. Alright. Typical house, you know? No apartment. What is this? Apartment? Yeah, apartment. God damn, this man God damn, is this a New York's freaking apartment? Small as hell. You know your apartment's small when you gotta put the microwave on the table. God damn. Struggle out here, man. It's raining outside. Let's have a seat. Okay, small. My dirty little secrets sexually. Got an iPhone. Read on to move on? Read on to move on. Can I open it? Guess we're not supposed to read it? What's the hell's going on? Oh, there we go. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. Okay. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know. Over dramatic much? Yeah, very over dramatic. Knowing Brian Comer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. Oh, brother. 3 years. No, 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for I look like a mummified corpse. Oh, so she white. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. God damn, bro, you in high school? You just got out of high school? You got a whole life. I wonder if it was the same for him too. I guess we all had that fake high school love at one point. When you love someone, you never treat them bad. Oh, how I feel.
A few moments later.
All right, let me focus back in. That one line reminded me of that song. I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? Like, alright, from a man's perspective, yes, we still remember, of course. Especially if you were like a memorable ex. Yes, of course we still remember. But we move on. Oh, God damn. But if you want to hook up from 9 to 9, you know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Alright, so here's a big question. Will he remember me? Is this a Ouija board? There's no way she uses a Ouija board to answer this question. Are we done? Oh, will he remember me? Of course. But don't mean he gonna be with you. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. Oh, brother. And don't forget, cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful. Enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Oh my God, this writing a novel. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally because it was B's favorite place. Why women always do that, bro? Let me not count it. What's that word? Put everybody in a box like that. But a lot of y'all be just copying off the dude, man. Like, you just don't have your own personality. It's like you're a freaking chameleon. If there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. I hate you. I'm just saying, like, man. Yo, I used to have a girlfriend in freshman year of college. No, it was sophomore year of college. And she was nowhere near as reckless as I was. But as the months have gone past, she changed her whole personality and she was hella reckless. That was like 3 exes ago. Like, I remember everything. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey. And I would be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out. After that, with some occasional visits to Colton Hill. We had such a good time to get going. Good thing going. Okay. Will he remember my voice? Will he say, hey, to me again? Did he? What? Hello? Alright. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. Jesus Christ, what is going on, bro? Did y'all really have people like this in your life? That you, like, really obsessed over? like, bruh. But what I want to do and can do are 2 different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way. I imagine him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. Hey, hi. I wish I could sneak into... Oh, shit! The freak? I knew so... I was like, what? I was like, let me look at the window. I know something... I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look beyond their eyes, just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Yo, what type of creepy shit is that? What do I do? If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Hello? Continue. What the freak? Where did this come from? That says a debut outfit. I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But it looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. Like, they're sexualizing you? What is going on? The package seems fair, but you know, there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I've moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in the dorm room more than attempting socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies, ass mother... Wait, what? Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend, love, Sam. Now entering Rosen Peak. This is in 2006. Okay. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Alright, so, what is this red stuff? I don't know. Special someone. Wait, what? Okay, it's a stranger, it turns to a friend, special someone, and then you kill him? Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. What? If the candy's not that's some white people taste buds right there. They just be eating anything, bro. They don't care anymore. And then they call it meal preps. They don't care. They just eat. They just eat to eat. They don't eat to enjoy it. And then they'd be like, oh, it's not that bad. It's trash. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices. Even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. Bars. But before his spirit can soar, first, he must answer the door. Oh, shit! Bars. Excuse me? Oh, I gotta actually answer it. Oh, shit. Don't turn around. I don't like this. Who is it? I ain't see anything. Of course the door's open. In the August 22nd, 2016. Stacy is a classic. For your info, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. Oh, not the vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Mean Girls. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. And she's from Africa. What? She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here at Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for your mom. Hey. What's up? Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open. even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut, and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. Ah, damn. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. Okay, weirdo. What the hell's that? Shit. Stupid. God damn. Yo, B. Is that you? Oh, man. Of course nothing works. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those POIs on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Oh yeah, the pressure of high school, I'm sure it's so hard and exhausting. Shut this shit up, bro. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded parts of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how f***ed up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. B was always pushing P. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it sexually. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. Hey, yo. Freaking creep. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache, a good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. This is the mind of a woman for sure, bruh. It gave me a bad headache, a good kind of bad headache. Huh? I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. Huh? It's fucking indecisive. But as soon as B gave me that hey, he put this is how he gave the hey. As soon as B gave me the hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hi! Okay. Oh, we grab that. Private eyes. Excuse me? I didn't ask for something else to read. Ghost, can you do something else? August 31st, 2006. For a boarding school, way right intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and two things surprised me. The place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library. I had a strong feeling that the place was too clean. Even the books showed little signs of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lacey's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with her jock buddy, Brian, was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. We're too cool for books. Open these eyes. No need for words. What the hell are you talking about? The sweetest love songs those eyes utter. What you talking about, Lewis? So turn around and sing for me. I'm good. Let's turn the page. What's the arrow for? What? Who took a picture of me? Go get me the stick outside. I'm beating your ass. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again. A bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend Bud wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standard. He must have been there to pick the book for Miss Lasley's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Okay, a jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe is me. Hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options. Now, write you later. Love, Sam. Ah, damn, is this how freaking Doki Doki feels? It's a bunch of freaking reading. So turn around every time I tell you a little bit. Oh, hell nah. Please don't do that. Oh no, there's somebody in the kitchen. I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him. Even when he's not looking. Oh, shit. Shit. I saw that. Let me get that paper. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah, you're right. The stick. Pull up with the stick. Let it hit. Pull up with the stick. Let it hit. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself. Blah, blah. Wow. Like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb suspicion, the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kinda, smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance. But, I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head. For the rest of the class, okay. The rest of the day. Stupid brain probably wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain, Brian! Is that how y'all be feeling about me? You know, I'm just all, oh shit, what the frick is that? I just be in your head the whole day, you know? Like, when's that man gonna stream? And then he's like, oh damn, he didn't stream today, man. Now I gotta think about him some more for the rest of the day, you know? Anyway, sit down, and we're gonna continue the journey. As the time we spent together grew longer sexually, one question kept on growing sexually with it. Why does the me and B's eyes look like... Wait, what does the me and B's eyes look like? What does the me and B's eyes look like? What? I mean, I guess. What type of question is that? Who cares? Does he see me as I see him? Oh, brother. It's a typical question. Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was nobody to even hear it. Here we go. Will others think that I do not overthink? Hell nah, I definitely overthink. But we're talking about Sam here. Oh, well, will others think that I do not overthink? Hell nah. What, never lie to my friends? Never use others for my personal gain? Sure. Won't betray anyone close to me? I guess this is me, what I think of her. Because what other people think is me, what I think of her. Won't betray anyone close to me. Hell no. Never act on impulse. Yeah, they probably think you're a super geek that has to think about everything. Don't run away from my responsibilities. What? Am I a f***ing freak? Yes. Hey, yo, what the hell? Okay. Is this new? Yeah, I think it's new. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worthy reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignment out the way so I can focus on my games. Because if you didn't notice, I'm the captain of the quarterback team. I mean, football team. I mean, soccer team. I mean, what am I talking about? He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read. And since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled up from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about misery? Steven, Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. Cause boys like any stories with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh God, I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, "See you later," at some point, and I said, "Yeah, see ya." Misery? Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. What I did for B. All of them, because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. Yeah, she's a psycho. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poemish life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the punani, the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to the punani, to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. So they never dated. She's just crazy, basically. He talked to her one time, literally like on her head, facts. She wrote a whole, she called him a boyfriend and everything. Let's go back to our world. I mean, our small world, where I place my heart at everywhere. Wait, I place my heart at everywhere you loved. Let's go back. Let's go back. What the hell? What do I do with that key? Oh, there we go. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's a heart. September 16th. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. What? It's all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere again. He said,
"Hey,"
and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered me to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world's famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because demon with 10-year-old. Wait, what? It's demon with 10-year-olds. Okay. The donut shop was a must-go place. Unlike the music store, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own POI bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side though. At the end of the tour, I finally got a taste of that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out of the window, I could see the weird gigantic hill that was also visible by my dorm room. Brian revealed that it's his secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Colton's Hill. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. Damn. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends, his real friends, not me. Let me stop. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? Oh my God, Brian hanged out with us. Okay, time to move on. Broken memories, broken heart, broken neck. Damn, oh shit. What was that? broken memories, broken heart, broken neck. Oh, I get it, I get it. I have to put the hearts on every single one. Let's go back to our small town where I placed my heart at everywhere you loved. We're missing a heart? Oh, this right here? Oh, good call. So, Donut Shop and Colton Hill. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. B never shut up about it. It's donuts. So tasty. They did taste sweet, just like B's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned cold and bitter. I missed its warmth. Are we still talking about Brian donuts or Brian? I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. What? How I got this marker in my hand still? Who puts a... Is this a prank? Warming up the donut in the microwave. I don't know about this one, especially with the frosting on top. Oh, shit. Oh, God. What the hell just happened? September 25th. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too. If only Kyle wasn't an ass load of a douche. I mean, the guy had his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old fashioned, but I think he should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out, because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone, other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian, they do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite end. So maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Bringing the Polaroid cameras I bought years ago during my camera geek phase seems like a good idea now. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I looked at Brian, when he talked to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now, I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on. I just shoved it under my bed, just like the picture I took today. Great, all right. We can move on? Thanks. I hate every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him, just so we could chat. But I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I can do is listen to him say, "Oh, he said hello." That was as far as our late night phone call chit chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. Okay, creep. I remember the strong burning sensation in my pants. That came every time I called him. That red fiery sensation in my pants. Wait, what? Red wine. So f***ing red. Red everywhere. Sam plus Brian. Sam S plus B. Sam plus Brian. Sam plus Brian. Oh, Brian. Finish what you started. Okay. You meant the book or something else? What do you mean by that? Guess we're finishing what we started. Love. Well, what the f? There was a body that dropped. God damn! All right, let's sit back down. Everything's fine, guys. We're just chilling with Brian. All right, I guess we gotta do more. Probably the bathroom, huh? Oh, Brian. Oh, shit. You know something's in behind this. But we gonna finish this up. Hello? Damn, man, you gonna close the door on me? Shut this! Oh, one last time. Love so many people, use your name in vain. Shit! 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 I think I messed up. Sam, I'm trying out here. I'm not Bob Ross. Just let me keep drawing. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Have some patience. Thank you, Sam. Damn. Protractor, yeah. Ah, now. Damn, my nose. Well, we outside. We outside. Hello? Brian? Sam? Okay. Sam, meet me at Cohen Hill. Oh, shit. What the f going on? Two of the streets in my home. We're gonna keep reading. September 28th, 2006. Due date for Miss Lasley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. Only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally, I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny from the block has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael Jackson, but she can't get Michael Jackson to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all those girls around him. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael Jackson. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to? Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not her thinking that she matters. He using the shit out of her. Not like I'm doing this for a personal reason, right? I wanted to read Brian like a book. Peep into his beautiful head. What? I'll pass. Fill it with the desires I had to secretly incumbate you. Desires of whispering words like, don't leave me. Don't go away. Don't smile for others. Okay? Please don't look away.
5 minutes later.
Hey, please don't look away. Please don't look away. Please. look away! Or maybe I have to prevent her from pulling my head? Get off me! 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 God damn. Well. Piece of shit. October 4th, 2006. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude for me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had a nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. And Omega hanging out with an alpha? Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I messed up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. What? How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I felt about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. They smiled as if their relationships with Brian mean much more than one I have with B. And yet, I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a model student. Nothing says pick me to college, college admissions like a spotless student record. You can't just shake my... Hello? Damn. Okay, what does this say? Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wainwright Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hills after months of rejections from her peers. Not her peers, just one. O'Brien. She was rarely seen with others. Says one of her former teachers, she was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak police say the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. Damn. Wayride Academy now faces a suspicion of neglecting its students, led by the mother. Damn. Blame the school. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. What does it say? Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me, "You feeling okay?" No, I was not okay. And why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick, I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You've reached a new low in your life. Shit. Is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow, I'm going to so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that keeps keeping me awake, and it's not a hangover. What are all these? Oh, shit. Excuse me? Hello? Who is it? What the hell? We're back. Is this Colton Hill? Is that Brian? I finally could meet Brian. Wait, that's not Brian. Who the freak was that? Was that myself? Oh shit. Damn! Can we move on now? Yes, we can move on. Oh my god. Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town. The whole place under the golden sunset. The best part about this spot was that it is quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you are careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know, because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today. Diary. Love, Sam. Alright. Brian's secret hideout. A closed Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it has a great view. All the life's problems. Colon Sanctuary. What the hell is that picture? I wish it could be our special place Hours and hours only. Cohen Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my heart? Jeez. Was I just one of his many friends? Yes! Just accept it. You're just a friend. Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak and me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Alright. Who the freak taking pictures of me, man? You don't deserve a face? Damn. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop. All right. All right. I guess, all right. All right. Open this freaking door. Stop taking pictures. Paparazzi. Hello? Oh my gosh. What you doing, the jerk? Oh, Bob. Hope you remember how to take a picture. Does that work for you? Yeah. Where are you on the day Chris Rock was smacked? Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the holes of a tainted taint memories until I drowned in my own endless nightmares. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie, whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece. No matter how I try to... Oh God, I hear them again. Are you in a healthy relationship? Take this quick survey to find out. One must take as much as one gives. Touché. Obsession is a stronger form of love. I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're really obsessed with something, you gotta really love to do it. Or love the person, I guess. I'm thinking about it more of as, like, being obsessed with, your job or something. Or hobby. No one can have what you can't. No one can have what you can't. Hell no. B never loved you. No. No, he didn't. Excuse me? Because you are a selfish little shit. God damn. I'm a little selfish. No, I'm not. All your problems are caused by you. Stop talking to me. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. It's all your fault. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Your survey results. Looks like your eyes are still closed. It's like listening to your own voice only. Okay, keep listening then. Maybe you'll understand something this time. Hello? It's getting worse. F***ing shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. And it's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gaps of the gap. So, what was this here? This lastly gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red. Violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Sam Spear or Hold Spear. Shut your ass up. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy's legs, though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I decided to not ignore this hunch. I think that's the final note. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Oh my gosh, I gotta find these memories in the darkness. Where's my camera at? Here's one. Two more. What the hell is that sound? Sound of my heart. Call the lights, yeah. Call. Need one more. Not in the closet. The ceiling? Oh, there we go. God damn. I have to put it like, yeah, I gotta put them in order. With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle, who's always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you are a sports star, you don't end up with douches like him, no matter how nice of a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is friggin' Stacy Lanning. The stares he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Oh my gosh, I thought, no, we got 4 more we have to get. What the hell? Is that me? Back up. Back up. Get off me. I'm coming. All right. I wake up. Same rainy night, my lifeless room, endless nightmare. What? Turn this shit off. Oh God. What? Oh, hell no. What the hell? What the hell is this? Oh, this is a different type of bathroom. This is a school bathroom. Well, this is definitely a boys' bathroom. What the hell am I doing in here? Apply today. What the f are you smiling at? What was that? Oh shit. Back up. Can't see. This is for B. Don't out. Push P. We pushing P. We pushing P. We pushing P. Yeah. Pushing P. We pushing P. Excuse me. This. Alright. That was weird. What is it? Give it a little mustache, you know? What the? Who took it? Look, I got a... Oh my God. What the f is that noise? What is so funny? Oh, I gotta do that fast as shit. What the freak? Faster! What the hell? All this trash. Why is everything all messy as hell? What's this water bottles? Let's have a seat. It was a consulting session for Greenheart University student program. They called it GUSP. What the at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the schools since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were all on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship, insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the wall too. But seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No, Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. She doesn't even want to be alive anymore. Long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was gonna change, but every day was still just every day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed, and my whole world was burned. I kept telling myself, maybe after graduation, I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward, but I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in bed. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. Where is your parents? Do you have a family? So why do I have to feel like I'm chased? Like someone's always watching me? Like someone's always trying to judge me? How did the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to parties like this. Oh, damn. Stacy's a sweet. Time to give her the drama she wants so bad. Damn, so is Stacy reading her diary? That's kind of messed up. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. When she saw me, I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I really rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looked somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said never mind and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? Stacy. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happened in my life. She got multiple personalities. No matter how hard I tried to protect it, a city girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else. Even to B. I didn't appreciate that, King. By then, I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I couldn't see clearly, but I could know it's from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening, and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social praise slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. Oh, shit. Yeah, she was in her diary. She sent it to everybody. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that on a tour of the town. Wait, who are we? He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider? That moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something. So I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of this city girl in front of everyone. Only then she would know her place. It could have been so simple, only if B didn't get in the way. So Brian tried to help Sam. Bummer. Was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. God damn. Who are we, bro? We're Stacy's like freaking weirdo friend. And I still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy is like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary. Bet she had some nasty daddy issues too. God, Stacy's a bitch. Got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? God damn, who are we? We are freaking assholes too. God damn, So whoever we are had a big crush on Brian, and she got jealous that Sam was getting the attention. Got an idea? Sounds fun. But how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. God damn. Oh shit. What's this? Oh my god, yo. Got the shit out of me. Is that Brian? Who's that he talking to? Is that Sam? Oh, hell no. What the f are you smiling at? What the f are you smiling at? What is going on? What the hell? Oh wait, we already read this. Oh, we gotta read this. I don't even know how to describe. Alright, November 6th. This is what it is. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. And it started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written all over them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me, the face of disgust. He turned away and left. Didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning and people started whispering, like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. So these papers are what Sam saying in her diary, and the ones written down is somebody else. Keeps saying nothing was going on between them. B kept saying there's nothing going on between them. Lies. How could you lie? But I wasn't about to believe everything was just rainbows and butterflies. Yeah, it's making more sense now. It's freaking crazy. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. So it wasn't even, I thought we were Sam. That's crazy. She wanted drama. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Damn. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent me pictures of the little shit's diary pages too. That's how I found out about their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout. Oh, did she push her? It wasn't really suicide? Damn, that's messed up. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned into nothing. How could B do this to us? I was wondering why sometimes it would say B and then other times it would say Brian. So she calls him B and freaking, wow, that's wild. Only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. God damn, over one dude. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now? Forget it. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said, forget it! The school counselor called me today. Mr. Friends asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the hearts spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what's even crazier? Words are on the streets. Sam Holt, the daughter of the child molester, craves forbidden love. What? How on earth did Stacy find out about my dad? Oh, that is wild. What the what? Why would she do so much to up my life? And where the is she? Is she? You know what? I'm tired. Tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this situation. Can't believe I have to go through this again. So far from home and so soon. Oh, that's why she had to move. Damn, that is so weird. Brian, please say something. What the freak? Then I remember she wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt, arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Jesus, man. Oh my God. How could Sam Holt not kill herself? If my dad went on the news for touching teenage girls, that's bye-bye world for me. Jesus. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Sam Holt takes Brian's pictures and keeps them hidden in a lock. Sam Holt draws hearts all over. Damn, so this is what they did? That's crazy. To mess up her life? A needy city girl with serious issues. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one ever, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. God damn. But I kept going. All this, like, every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. Did you though? When this suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were normal, about to turn back to normal. And then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. She told on you? Did she? Oh shit. God damn. Stacy snitch? Almost got caught. Oh. I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out? That you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those hearts all over school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. But did you like the girl in the poster too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help. No bother calling me. Stacy. That's wild. When's enough suspense? Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. My ass. I was just trying to prevent Sam from getting into your head. Please, B. Don't do this. Text me back, please. Yeah, she's just using her, yeah. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So f***ing typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Jeez. This girl's nuts. What the hell was that? Oh, I see. She gonna tell Stacy to come meet her at Colin Hill. I mean, not Stacy, Sam. Freaking psycho, man. That's crazy. Well, not that way, I guess. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What do I do? Damn. So that's Sam. Damn. She's gonna push her over the edge. That's crazy. Kyle? Kyle? No way in hell it just said Kyle. Why is it not letting me reach down? Oh, there we go. Kyle? I'm prepared for a rematch. Damn. This is wild. Fuck, bro. I was not expecting Kyle, bro. Just so up. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Cotton. After that, the school, from what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with notable school records worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to the hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to, but every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, haha, see? You're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew that Bee took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me. I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few minutes? It's just like the story Miss Lasley once told us about the shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in, no one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I am the victim of everything that happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? Like you're not already? So here comes a big question. Should I keep it? I don't care. I'm not giving up. The only thing that's left for me, nothing's my fault. This shit's weird. It will never end. Dang, that shit was crazy. God damn. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. Shit, I was not expecting that. I need something jolly that I skip. Brian got to be in a university? That's positive. I don't freaking know. There's no positive in this story. Write you later. Okay. Another sip of CP playing all through summer. Man, they both about to sink, so